Today, we're going to talk about keeping your mind sharp and your memory strong. And the best part? We're going to do it with 5 super simple, science-backed exercises you can do right from home. You know that feeling, right? You walk into the kitchen, you're on a mission, and then poof, it's gone. You're just standing there. It's so common and so frustrating. Or what about this one? You see someone you know. You absolutely know them, but their name just, well, it evaporates. It's right there, you can almost taste it, but you just can't grab it. Now here's the thing, for a lot of folks, especially once you get over 60, these little mental hiccups can start to feel a bit more frequent. And that's okay, it's a totally normal part of how our brains evolve over time. So if any of this sounds familiar, I really want you to hear this. You are definitely not alone. It's a shared experience. But, and this is a big but, it's not something you just have to live with. Because here's the most empowering truth, the big idea we're diving into today. Your brain is a lot like a muscle. And once you really get that, it changes everything. That's right. You can actually train it. You can strengthen it, make it more agile, and boost its performance. This isn't just some nice idea. It's straight up neuroscience. And you know what the best part is? We're not talking about some fancy program you have to buy or any kind of pill. Nope. We're talking about simple, powerful habits that science has shown really work. All right, so let's get right to it. Here's your at-home guide to a sharper mind, 5 daily workouts that are going to give your brain that healthy challenge it craves. First on the list is something I love called the Daily Recall Challenge. It sounds simple, and it is, but man, is it effective. Here's all you have to do. Every night before you go to sleep, just take 60 seconds. That's it. In your head, just replay your day. Think about where you went, who you talked to, what you had for lunch, and try to remember one specific thing that made you smile. This tiny habit fires up your hippocampus. That's the memory headquarters of your brain, and it strengthens those recall circuits. I love this way of thinking about it. It's literally like a quick trip to the gym, but just for your memory cells, a little workout every single night. Okay, exercise number 2 is a little more playful, and it might feel a bit weird at first. It's the opposite hand trick. Trust me, feeling clumsy is kind of the point. So when you brush your teeth tomorrow morning, just try using your other hand. Neuroscientists have a cool name for this stuff, neurobiotics. See, your brain is all about routine. It saves energy, but when you do something like this, you force it off autopilot, and that little bit of struggle is what builds brand new connections in your brain. It's awesome for flexibility. All right, let's move on to number 3. This one is a fun, creative little sprint for your mind. It's called the 5-word game. The rules couldn't be easier. Just take 5 totally random words, like apple, mountain, chair, river, and smile. Now set a timer for 1 minute and try to make up a short story that uses all 5 of those words. This is such a great workout because you're hitting your working memory, your creativity, and your language skills all at the same time. Seriously, why not give it a shot right now? Pause for a second and see what you come up with for those 5 words. It's a really cool way to feel those neurons start to fire. For our 4th exercise, we're going to switch gears a little bit, away from creativity and into calm, steady focus. This is the mindful breathing focus. Find a quiet spot and just set a timer for 3 minutes. That's all. Close your eyes and just put all of your attention on the feeling of your breath going in and out. Now, your mind is going to wander. That's what minds do. The actual exercise isn't about having a perfectly clear mind. It's about noticing when it wanders and gently bringing it back. That simple act is like a bicep curl for your attention span. And get this, the science here is just incredible. Studies have actually shown that practicing mindfulness like this can physically grow the gray matter in your brain. It literally makes your brain healthier. And that brings us to our 5th and final exercise, which honestly might be the most fun of all. Just learn something new. Anything. Your brain absolutely loves novelty. And this doesn't have to be some huge undertaking, okay? It could be as small as learning to say hello and thank you in a new language, or trying out a new recipe for dinner, or even just tapping out a simple little beat on a table. Every time you learn a new skill, no matter how small, you are building new pathways in your brain, essentially future-proofing it. So there you have it, 5 really powerful exercises. But the real secret sauce, the thing that makes all the difference, isn't doing them perfectly once. It's all about consistency. And that is probably the most important thing to take away from all this. Don't stress about being perfect. The real goal is just to stay curious, stay active, and make these little things a consistent part of your routine. That's where the huge results come from. By doing these things, you're doing more than just training your memory. You're building a sharper, more resilient, and honestly, a more confident mind. And the best part is, your next step can start right now. So I'm going to leave you with a question, a little challenge that ties right back to that awesome fifth exercise. What's one small, new thing you're going to learn this week? Go on, give it some thought. The possibilities, as they say, are endless.